Merry Christmas, January 6th. My family celebrated Christmas late this year because we were waiting on my brother to fly into town. It turned out to be an amazing day that has ended in just about the best way possible, but we'll get there. First, the hardest part of the day, waking up early so the kids can open presents. When you're a parent, Christmas always requires that you wake up really early. Hi, Dagny, how are you? Really? So our job is to play with the little ones so that things are prepared downstairs, if you know what I mean. All right, everybody's awake, everybody's had coffee, everybody's had breakfast, presents have been opened. Now it's time for our thing. What is our thing? Well, first let me tell you the problem, and then I'll describe our solution to the problem, which is our thing. For years, buying presents for family for Christmas, and birthdays too, but mainly Christmas, was really stressful. First you have to beg them and remind them over a long period of time. I need to know what you want. Give me some hints. I don't know what you want. You're so hard to buy for. It's like it was this thing where we put all this pressure on people to tell us what they want, and then we'd go out and buy whatever they told us they want, so they knew what they were getting. There was not really any surprise anymore. It was just basically like a third-party method of purchasing. Like, we all just became couriers. We'd go out and, once we finally got them to tell us what present they wanted for Christmas, we would go out and buy it and wrap it in. Oh, surprise, you got exactly the only thing you told us you wanted. And for me, I just never had anything that I wanted people to buy. Generally throughout the year, if there's something I actually want, I save up and I buy it. I don't save up ideas for Christmas to tell other people, again, because it just seems contrived to tell other people what you want just to have them to go buy it for you. Then you wait months sometimes until Christmas happens, and then you open the thing that you wanted 2 months ago. It's just not something I enjoy doing. And I also don't like the other side. I don't like, begging and pleading and demanding that, people, you gotta tell me what you want for Christmas so I can go out and buy it. It's not fun, and it's kind of stressful, especially when people don't know what they want, and you don't know what you want, and you're asking them for what they want, and they're asking you for what you want, and no one wants anything, and it just becomes this thing where everybody feels pressure because if I don't buy somebody a present for Christmas, then I don't love them, or care, or I'm a bad person, or I forgot, or it was just not really working. It was starting to cause more trouble and tension than it was worth. So a few years ago, I had this idea. Each person could choose. They could choose to receive presents, in which case, they needed to do the usual thing where you give hints about what you want or straight up tell people what you want, and then people go out and try and buy it and bring it to you and give you gifts. Or you could choose that for yourself, rather than to receive gifts, you would get to choose one activity for the entire family group to do together. So you get to pick the activity, and basically everyone has to go do that activity with you. Whatever it is, it's up to you, it's what you want, it's basically your gift. Your gift is time with the people that you care about. Doing the thing that you want to do, sort of selfishly do what you want to do, but with everyone that you love and care about. So we've done this for a couple years now, and in my opinion, it's just an absolute, hands down, massive success. Every year, everyone picks something that they want to do, and we all just get together over a day or a couple days or a few days. We organize these things. Everybody's in charge of organizing their own thing, because usually if it's your thing, then you're the one that will actually know how to organize whatever thing it is that you're wanting to do. So you organize it, and everybody goes and does it. So last year it was just a complete success. It worked amazing. My daughter picked the Dallas Art Museum, so a place that I would never generally frequent, but we all went together as a group anyway, and you know what? I had a blast. It was a good time with family. My wife had been trying for ever to just get the whole family together so that she could cook a big meal for everybody. And it just never happened for one reason or another. Throughout the whole year, she never got everybody in one central location so that she could cook. So that was her thing, literally, for just everyone to exist in the same place so that she could cook a big meal for everybody. And she did, and she had a blast, and we all had a blast. Everyone this year, except my oldest daughter and the young kids, they always get presents, chose an activity. So most of our day was spent with all of us going around doing all the different activities that we all each picked. So following the presents, we started with my brother's thing, who brought board games with him from out of state, and his thing was literally to have us all sit around together and play some of his favorite board games. We did, and we had a blast. It was great. Then, we may be the only family in Texas that can say we had a white Christmas because we delayed it till today, the first day I can remember maybe in years that it actually snowed in Texas. We had a white Christmas in Texas. Then it was my turn. My pick, something I've been wanting to do for years, was to try one of those escape room places. Now, I don't know if you've heard about the escape room places, but it's basically, you go in as a group, you get a group of friends together, you go to this place, and they have a room set up, or multiple rooms sometimes, where there's a series of puzzles that you have to solve to get out. So you basically go in and you have to work the puzzles, solve the puzzles, figure out the clues, find the clues, figure out the puzzles, and then unlock the door to get to the next room, to escape, basically. That's the idea. And I had never done it, and it sounds so awesome, so we did it.
Guess who's back?
So we did it, and it was amazing. I definitely want to keep doing it more often with friends. This is some of the most fun I've had. I love like challenging brain puzzles, and it gives you the opportunity to work together with the people that you bring with you to like overcome obstacles. Really, really cool. Next up, my wife. We haven't had a family portrait with all of us together since the kids were born. That was her request. I'm a photographer, so it's kind of embarrassing that we don't have portraits literally all over all the walls, all the time, updated frequently. But it's just, it's time intensive to set the equipment up and take the photos. So that was her thing. Everyone got together and we shot a new family portrait with everyone in it. Then we came back and we ate again. And we vegged and we ate and we drank coffee and ate. And well, then this happened. Where I'm from, we call it food coma. I curled up next to the fire, got the blanket, got the pillow. It's over. It's just over at that point. So that brings us to the end of our day. Everyone has now tucked themselves into bed. Patrick is usually up at this time, and I've got my burst of energy again, just like I do every night at like midnight. And here we are. That was my day. It was a great day. I love my family. I love the time that I had with them today. And I can't tell you what a change, what an amazing change it is to get away from finding and getting gifts for people for Christmas and just finding ways to bring us together, to do things, to spend time doing things and interacting with each other. I will never choose to receive presents again. I think I have found what Christmas should be.
I hope that you listen.